I guess I play gacha games now. Hi there, my name is Meerah, and I'm a Lorekeeper in one of Yogg-Sothoth's libraries, and back in March I tried my very first gacha style game, Wuthering Waves, and my friend Shayura was quick to recommend Honkai Star Rail for me for its story shortly after I caught up in Wuwa's story. Previously, I've only really played MMOs or like open world survival games, but Wuwa really grabbed me by the throat and demanded that I give the gacha genre in general a chance. So here I am. I first started playing HSR in mid-April, I think, and it is now late May. So I figured it was probably time to make a short little video about my experience as a new player. I just recently caught up on the story, and my experience overall has been pretty great. For those of you who may not know, Honkai Star Rail is a space fantasy, which you all know I am a sucker for anything set in space. And it also has no shortage of cosmic horror, which is basically my entire personality at this point. I do have plans to make at least one video about some of the more eldritch and cosmic elements in HSR, because it is just so cool. I've really enjoyed the story a lot so far. My only real complaint would be that sometimes the dialogue can feel a little bit repetitive, like they're afraid that I forgot something that was just said like 2 sentences ago in the same conversation. But that problem didn't really like pop up or become really obvious until Amphorius, at least for me, which is a fantastic story overall, but very long. All the cinematics are absolutely gorgeous. My only complaint about those is I wish they were longer. I feel like they're super short, and that makes me kind of sad, but it is what it is. They're very pretty though. The Castorus one made me cry like a small child, and I think the Amphorius characters are probably the characters I'm the most emotionally attached to at this point, with Penacony characters being like a very close second. As far as like pacing and the fighting goes, I would say I actually enjoyed the Xianzhou Luofu story arc the most, but for like overall plot, definitely Amphorius. But yeah, honestly, overall, all of the story has been very fun and enjoyable so far. It's definitely like a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10 from me. Now, I will be honest and say that the combat is not nearly as fun as it is in Wuwa, as it is turn-based combat, so you like can't really compare them at all because they're just completely different kinds of combat. So it's like a 7 out of 10 for me. Fun to watch, but don't really feel too involved. The animations are fantastic and the voice acting is great though. It's just more of like a personal taste thing for me. I've never been the biggest fan of turn-based combat in video games. But like I said, all the animations are a 9 out of 10 because they're just so good, so fun to watch. The character growth and the team building is super fun, like leveling their skill trees and such. It's all really enjoyable. I don't have anything bad to say about that. In fact, there's a lot of things in HSR that I wish Wuwa would take inspiration from, specifically like the assignments dispatch mechanic, where you can basically like AFK collect certain upgrade materials and like credits and synthesis ingredients. It's really nice, super handy. I love that. Makes things feel like less of a grind. 8 out of 10 for that. The gacha part of the game doesn't feel as painful as Wuwa either for some reason. And I feel like a lot less pressured to spend money. It could be because they gave out 2 free 5-star characters recently for their anniversary. There was a selector banner and like an old character token that you can exchange in a shop for an old character. Like, that's really cool. Old characters are also put into the lost pool for like limited banners, and some of them go into the standard pool after a while. Like, I've lost 2 50/50s so far, but I lost to Silver Wolf's base form and to Sela, 2 characters that I like really wanted anyway, so they didn't feel like a loss to me. And because like I know that there will be ways to obtain a character in the future if I miss their banner, or if I like can't pull on it for whatever reason. There's just a lot less fear of missing out, a lot less FOMO, and I hate FOMO. And in WUA, like, there's a lot of characters that haven't had reruns in well over a year now, and they don't really seem to have any plans to do anything with their older characters, and that makes me pretty sad. HSR is also like super generous with their Stellar Jade, the pull currency. I've been able to pull on like 4 different banners so far, almost completely free to play. So the gacha is like a 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. I'm still not like the biggest fan of gacha. It's been fun though, like I just hate the like pressure to spend money, I guess. But if you can push through that, it's definitely possible to play it free to play. There's so much Stellar Jade that they just throw at you in different kinds of like side content and stuff. Speaking of side content, the side content is also very fun and very good. I've been messing around with Currency Wars and the like dice rolling Cosmicon or whatever it's called game that's from Plan Arcadia. Both very fun. So yeah, overall I'm very happy to be playing HSR. I'm loving it so far and having a great time. I do feel bad that I never really gave the gacha genre a chance until recently, because I didn't realize that there were so many good stories in this genre. I love HSR's story and WUA's story, and I would say that the quality of their stories is very much on par with like the MMOs and the other games that I've played. So yeah, I think that if I existed in the universe of HSR, I would likely be a Pathstrider of Remembrance or Nihility. But yeah, if you were in the universe of HSR, which path would you follow? Let me know in the comments, I'm curious. So yeah, that's about it. This video should be coming out a couple of days before my birthday, and I just kind of wanted to make something like fun and relaxing this week, so I hope that this was okay. Thank you so much for watching. Special thank you as always to my channel members here on YouTube and my patrons on Patreon: PwNaGeDOTexe, Beitodesstrafe, Lexaous, General Jehuty, and Vlad. I hope to see all of y'all next time here in the library.